Hello my friends, 3KO Games here. Thanks for tuning into the channel. We have a brand new hero in the Three Kingdoms Summon. So let's go in and do a quick hero review about Lu Zhishen. There he is, hanging on a tree, but also standing. I don't know what the tree thing is, but he still looks pretty badass. All taped up. He's getting older. He's, got to tape up the joints because, oh man, bad ankles from too much martial arts. I appreciate the big necklace, appreciate the big beard, and I appreciate the ballet slippers. Okay, he is a 5-star red monk running at 1232 team power, which is the highest in the game right now, as all the new heroes seem to be. From the Outlaws of Liangshan family, and we know that for 1, 2, 3 heroes on your team, you get 50, 60, or 70% critical chance. As we look on here, we're going to realize that that's really, really important for his special and his synergy. Also, they're more powerful in the Three Kingdoms War, which is coming up, of course, very soon too. All right, let's take a look at these passives. Health boost on critical special attack. When this character scores a critical hit with their special skill, they boost the health of all their allies by 10%. This effect can activate once per turn. We'll take a look at that. I mean, that sounds great. We'll take a look at that in context of the special skill as well. And then we get that righteous rebellion thing. When this character's special skill hits a character that had higher current HP, they gain 20% boosted health. When this character is hit by the special skill of a character that had higher current HP, they gain 20% mana. That can activate once per turn. Finally, immune to bleed damage. All right. Just based on the left-hand column, he's super strong already. Those stats are great. 1277 attack, 1240 defense, 2239 on health. If you double limit break him, and chances are you should double limit break this guy. Bulwark special skill, or ether talent, excuse me, plus 15% defense and a further 1% increase every time they are hit during 6 turns, up to plus 25% defense. Okay, so Monastic Restraint is his special skill at average speed. Let's take a look. His special skill has a chance to deal critical hits. We know this. He already has a plus 50% chance just by himself. Deals 340% damage to all enemies. The caster gains additional 40% power for the next special skill they cast. The additional power increases 30% each turn, up to a maximum of 130% in total. Wow, if it's a long battle, this guy won't let it be a long battle, because that's huge. Especially damage to all. 340 damage to all. I remember when, Bertilla first came out. And at slow speed, she was doing 300% damage to all. Slow speed, 300. And, of course, the stats were crazy low at that point, too. So 340 to all with crazy attack stat. Average speed, amazing. And all allies get plus 40% critical chance for 4 turns. Which means if you can get him fired up the second time, not only is he now hitting for 40% more, he said hitting for 380% damage, but now just by himself, he's got a 90% chance that those 5 hits on the enemies are critical hits. So doing 1.5% or 1.5 times the damage. 50% more damage on it. That's crazy. And also, you might not get, well, you probably will when this character scores a critical hit with her special skill. So is the critical chance that is like per hit, and he's damaging all. So 50% chance is not for sure, but times 5 enemies, somebody's going to get a critical hit. So you're pretty much healing for 10% each time this guy goes off, and just hitting for an enormous amount that just keeps getting bigger. If you pair him with another outlaw of Liang Shan, now you're starting with 60% or 70% critical chance, so that this plus 40 is 100. Is that the way the math works? Really, just like it's every hit is going to be 1.5 times as strong? That seems too good to be true. This guy's just going to kill everybody. Especially when you pair him with, I am lucky enough to have Li Kui. Another red hero here, average speed, 1-2 punch, and Li Kui's hits will all be critical. And then if we can get this guy charged up again, his hits will all be critical. Oh, man. This guy is awesome. Good luck if you're doing some pulls. I don't have any coins yet, and I'm going to hold on to my gems. But this is a guy you definitely want. Let me know down below what you think. And if you have any luck with these pulls, featured alongside Sun and Yang, who's excellent, and Li Kui, who's also very excellent. I think we are closing in as well on the Red Lucky summon. I actually bought it once, and I got Erlang Shen, so it was like, I'm never buying that again. But you have a 50% chance, pretty much, of getting somebody okay. Basically, anybody with a costume is pretty good. There's 60% chance, I guess. Diao Chan, Zhuge Liang, Cao Cao, Sun Quan, Lu Bu as well. I forget that he has a costume. And Guan Yu, who I actually did pull, have not had a chance to work on him yet. But then again, you might just end up with the Queen Guowang, who was interesting a long time ago, or Erlang Shen, who is just not worth it. We must be closing in. Maybe, I don't know how exactly I have 81 coins, because I definitely always complete all my battles. Did they change how many coins you get each time? Because that's just a very random number. But maybe we'll all close in on that after this War of Three Kingdoms battles are done. That'll be fun to see what everybody gets. Anyway, ending the video now. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.